Good day everyone, my name is Alex and welcome to a new unboxing. For today we have the UMIDIGI C Note and this is an entry-level device from UMIDIGI. For specs we have the MediaTek 6737T, this is a quad-core CPU clocked at 1.5 GHz. We also have 3 GB of RAM, 32 GB of internal storage and the device is running Android 7. Even though this is an entry-level device, it's still made out of metal, just like its bigger brother, so the UMI Z and the UMI Z Pro. And you've probably noticed that it looks identical to the UMI Z. Well, maybe not identical, but very close. So first of all, on the back we have a 13 megapixel camera and a flash, and I believe that this phone is a bit thinner than the UMI Z or the UMI Z Pro. So on the right hand side you're gonna find the power button and the volume keys, and these ones are also made out of metal, and on the other side you're gonna find a slot for the SIM card. At the top we have a 3.5mm audio jack, and all the way at the bottom we have what looks to be like two speakers. However, I believe that only one of them is a speaker and the other one is actually a microphone, and in between we have a micro USB charging port. On the front, starting at the top, we have a front-facing camera. This is a 5 megapixel sensor. We also have the speaker and a couple of sensors, and moving all the way to the bottom of the screen we have the home button, and this is also a fingerprint scanner. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the phone. So this has a 5.5 inch screen with a 1080p resolution. I believe it's the same display that they used for the UMIDIGI Z and the UMIDIGI Z Pro. So it should be a really good looking display, but we'll see in a couple of minutes. And it took about 45 seconds or so, so let's get started. I'll go through the setup. So we'll skip the SIM card, we'll set up as fresh. Sure, let's connect to a Wi-Fi network. So I'm just gonna connect to my Wi-Fi network, and I can already see that it can connect to the 2.4 and the 5 GHz Wi-Fi bands. So I'm just gonna connect to my Wi-Fi network. And next I guess I'll sign in with my Google account. And we might as well add a fingerprint so we can check out the fingerprint scanner as well. So require a pattern, we'll choose the same one as always. And let's set up the fingerprint now. This way we can check out and see how good the fingerprint scanner is and how quick it is to actually unlock the phone. So next. Okay, set up later. And it's on. Alright, so the first thing I want to check out is the fingerprint scanner. So the first time we may have to put a pattern on. So let's see how fast it is. Oh, pretty good. So it's definitely much faster than it was on the UMIDIGI Z and the Z Pro. So all you have to do is touch the fingerprint scanner and it will unlock. So good thing that that's faster. Alright, let's check out the about phone. So we see Android 7, we see the model number, which is the C Note. We have 3 GB of RAM, 32 GB of internal storage, and that's about it for here. And the latest security patch is coming from March 5th, 2017. So not that long ago. So we actually have buttons on the sides here. So this is the return button. And I'm curious to see, okay, so this is not a multitasking button. This is again a menu button of some sort. So I wish they would have this as a multitasking button, but I'm not sure why they actually choose to do that for every device. Alright, so we have an LED notification light. I see that we can actually have... Oh, so we can switch these around. That's pretty cool. And what's this? And we can actually have on-screen buttons as well. But I don't think we want those on-screen buttons. Oh, pretty cool. As you can probably tell already, the screen looks gorgeous and it's got a really good viewing angle. So I believe that this is the exact same screen that they used for the other two devices, so the UMIZ and the UMIZ Pro. And this is a really nice screen, and I think that we are going to be able to see it outside. But again, we'll touch on that in the full review in a couple of days. Alright, so let's check out the camera quickly. So I'm going to open the camera. We'll bring this here and maybe this. So let's check out this camera quickly. And now let's see those pictures in there. So not too bad. We'll see how well it does in low light conditions, because most cheaper phones don't do that great in low light conditions, and that's a fact. So for now the camera looks okay, nothing that special, but okay. So next I'm gonna do the Antutu Benchmark and the Geekbench 4, so we have a better idea about the performance of this device. Alright, so on our first test on the Antutu Benchmark we get a score of 39,000, so a rather low score, but this CPU that we have inside this phone is definitely not the fastest, and keep in mind that this is an entry-level device. And here we can see the Android version, which is Android 7, the CPU right there, the rear camera and the RAM. And moving to the Geekbench 4, here we get a multi-core score of 1820 and a single-core score of 660. Down here we can see the operating system and other information about the device. So I also want to open the GPS test. Let's see how quick this connects to the satellites. So we're still so not too long. So good enough for the first time, I guess. So there you have it. This is the UMIDIGI C Note. For now it doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna start using the device for a day or two so I can have a better idea about its full review. But for now, for a phone that costs around $130, doesn't look too bad. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.